Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Um, I'm just here. I want to talk about, my post-op journey. Um, I've been post-op for, oof, probably going on 3 years, 2, 3 years. I stopped counting. I'm living my best life. uh, you know, um, my experience have been great. I've I had the privilege to go to Mount Sinai in New York. Dr. Ting, Just Ting, did my vaginoplasty, and I am satisfied. I also recommended him to other girls. Listen, they saying a lot of stuff about Dr. Ting, but listen, the whole high is she's doing great things in God. Um, so so you know, the healing process was great. Of course I was in a lot of pain. But sex life was great. Still great. Um, I had a short dilation period. I think I dilated for like 2, 3 months and I stopped dilating. I I stopped dilating. I got to like the orange one and that was it. Um I would show y'all, but I don't know if I can show that on here. But that journey was amazing. And after that, the doctor cleared me for sex after my post-op appointment, like the follow-up appointment. And he was like, "Well, you all good to have sex." So after like 3 months, I started having sex, and I took it slow, but not. But I can say that having sex now versus before having sex is more easier. It's so much easier having sex from the front door than the back door. The back door was very painful. Although occasionally I still, every blue moon, but front door definitely easier. What I can say emotionally, I have discovered a shift in my emotions. I'm more emotional. It's easier for me to cry. I feel like I'm more in tune with my feelings. So with that being said, you know, I by me being more vulnerable, I am more careful of, who I'm around or what I say or what people say to me. I'm more, you know, before I felt like I had more oomph and I was more tough, but now I feel so vulnerable. Sometimes I'm scared to go outside by myself. I do feel I'm more impressionable. I feel like men can actually, I do feel that a man can hold me down and as a me. I do feel that. And that's something that I have related with other female counterparts and cisgender women. But other than that, inches, I end up with 6 out of surgery. When I started dilating and got broke in and started having sex and all these things, it pushed me a couple of inches back. So I feel like I'm able to do more. And I feel like because I had good dilation process in the beginning, it kind of set me. I don't know. Okay. The type of procedure I have gotten was the peritoneal. pull through. The peritoneal is the one of the newest techniques and procedures that they're doing with, uh, you know, M to F. And what I can say is that I'm happy with my results. Um, the sensation is there, honey. The orgasmic feelings are there. And you have to learn your body over again. You know, you have another genitalia now, and you have to learn how it functions. You have to learn how to pee. I remember I was in I was at, where was I was on a cruise, child, and I had to pee so bad. And I for the longest, I just could not stop peeing out of the toilet. I would sit down, and because I was so fascinated, I would sit down with my pelvis tilted, and I will look to see the pee coming out. And I was with my cisgender girlfriend, and she was telling me, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I don't know. Every time I go to the bathroom, the pee goes up and out the toilet." She was like, "When you pee, you have to close your legs, sit up straight, and let it come out." When I tell you I did that, the pee went straight down and out the. I was like, "Well, I'll be dang." So I learned how to sit up and urinate. The bleeding was a good 3 months. It was very heavy in the beginning, so I needed my pads and things of that nature. I'll do a video on, like, you know, supplies and the things that you may need. This is just the review on the post-op experience, but um I can say that having my post-op experience definitely changed my life. Since I've been post-op, my dating life have changed. The type of men I have attracted have changed. The type of men that have been interested have changed. The type of men that stayed around have changed, right? And I end up getting married, so that should tell us a lot. But I feel like because of all these things, I feel like not being post-op and being pre-op hindered me relationship wise. I'm not saying that what's for me is for me, right? But I feel like the type of man that I wanted, the type of man I want to attract, I feel like couldn't really get to me because of that being in the way. And it, just to clarify, I did not do all this for a man. I did this for me. I did this for my gender dysphoria. I did this for my own sanity, because this is something that aligned with the gender that that I identify with, and it helps me in my body dysphoria. I felt that there's a stipulation of me wanting to be this, but my body is showing that, so I wanted my genitalia to match the gender that I wanted to identify with. I feel that I'm more comfortable with my clothes. I could wear what I would like to wear more comfortably. I could wear bikinis. I can wear dental floss. I can wear G-string. I could wear these things, and I am. Hold on. Okay. My cat is learning how to use the litter bucket. Okay. Cause she left a surprise in my room, on my bed, on my pillow. Girl, what's wrong with you? But she's a kitten, so I gave her a pass. But child, I said, I stood up. Anyway, so it's a lot of things you have to learn, and some people practice with their partner. Some people don't. You know, learn your body, work what's best for you, be safe. I have I had to test my vaginal experience and my vaginal power, and I had to see what it gives in any and every situation. And I needed that for myself, and I did. And I am happy that I've did everything and experienced everything before I got married. And I'm happy now because now I know my body, and I've still learned my body, learning different spots to please myself, showing my spouse, different spots to please me. And quite as a kept, I didn't tell him my tea before we did the thing. So that tells a lot. He went up in me, and quite frankly, couldn't tell the difference between me and the cisgender woman. It was literally the same, or practically better. So, that says a lot about the technique and the surgeries that are having. Doctors are working miracles nowadays. And but I did end up, letting him know in a safe place. And here we go. So, not saying that y'all got to do that, child. But those things I couldn't get away with pre-op. So let's be clear, honey. But I'm happy. And any advice I would give the girls, that if you're prepared, do it. It's worth it. If you're thinking about it, if you second guess, if you're scared, if you don't know, if that, don't do it. It ain't for you. If you want to keep that if you want to keep that, keep it. But if you want uh, uh, a Virginia, get you a Virginia, because I feel like how a woman's supposed to feel like. And I feel like sex doesn't feel wrong to me. It feels like this is how it's supposed to go. This supposed to go. That's just how I feel. And not saying that what I was doing was like wrong, but I just felt like as a woman, I want to be able to do women things. I want to align with female as much as possible, and that was my goal. And I feel that the love department is more comfortable, and I feel more comfortable with a man, knowing that this is a part of me now, because I feel whole. I don't feel like I'm out of place. I don't feel like I have to hide. I don't feel like I gotta tuck and shove and wrap and snip and push up. I don't have to do those things anymore. And I am happy that I can be free, and it's a mental freeness, it's emotional freeness, and it's a physical freeness that comes along with it. And I'm just happy that I'm able to do these things, because they are definitely empowering for me. And trying to think of anything else that comes with that. And usually, as a post-op woman, you're most likely the only one in the room of other M to F women, you know, um, or M to F experience, XY women. Usually you're the 1% out of the group. There's not a lot of us, you know. So, and there's a lot of pre-op girls that may discourage you that want to do it. Do what's best for you. Do what helps you. Whatever leads you